Hello, so today I'm going to be making 4 cards and I just picked 4 sketches off of the internet that I liked. I'm going to be using my Flavor of the Month kit that I just got a couple days ago. And so first I'm going to start with, I guess it's like called a Dutch door type card. So this is a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I just scored the front panel at 2 3/4 and then just cut that top part off. I'm going to be using the Ice Cream Marcy that came in this month's kit and some of the papers. And I'm just going to adhere a panel to the back. That's the inside of the card. So I usually cut those just a little bit smaller than the card base. So it would be 4 by 5 1/4. And then the inside pieces are just a little bit tinier than that panel that I cut. So what would that be, like 4 by 2 1/2, I think is what it comes out to for these top pieces. And then the card kit came with these cute little tags. So I thought I would adhere it to the front of the card and use that to hold on to my Ice Cream Marcy. So I'm just going to adhere the bottom of it because the card opens. I don't want the whole thing to attach. And then that's how it will look when you open it up. Then she's holding a little, this is a La La Land stamp, and she's holding a little ice cream cone. And I just picked colors from the background paper, tried to match them as best as I could with my Copics, and then just colored her in. And I did that already, so you guys don't have to sit and watch. And my camera's doing weird things with lighting. I'm trying to fix that. This is a stamp that did not come in the kit. It's just one that I had. And I wanted something on the inside when you opened it. So I'm just going to kind of try to match that up so when you open it, it's not. And then, of course, it's a little bit crooked, but it's okay. This is for my granddaughter, and she doesn't mind my crooked cards. And then I just stamped out from that same stamp set where I got that big ice cream cone, Sweet Birthday Wishes. And that's actually a Unity stamp. I used to get their monthly stamp kit. So that's where that whole saying on the inside and the big ice cream cone came from. And I'm just going to put, I just got this Nuvo glue and it keeps coming out when I take the lid off, so I'm probably not going to keep using it until I figure out why it's doing that. But I'm just going to put some of the sequins that came in the card, this pack. If you're not familiar with Scrapping for Less, I'll leave a link below and you can go and check out their kit, the reveal, so you can see everything that actually came in this month's kit, and then you'll have an idea of what you get. But each time they come with like a little matching sequin pack. And so I just adhered some sequins to it, and I'm going to put a little bow on the top, and I'm also going to just do some faux stitching with my white gel pen just to kind of break up that plainness on the bottom of the card. And then I'm not going to make you watch me put the bow on because that was quite the struggle. I'm not good at putting bows on, but there's the card. It's all finished. So there's card number 1, a little close up of it. And for card number 2, trying to think of which one I did this. Oh, this is a super simple card. Also came in the card kit, and one of the packets had some little like birthday embellishments. So for this one, I'm just going to adhere the back panel, which is the same size card. And for this one, I'm using that sketch there, so I need to put down some colors that these papers also came in the kit, and they kind of match with all of the collections. So I'm going to put down this nice bright yellow one, and then the white panel at the bottom. And these I just cut, the orange and the yellow, I cut using a stitch rectangle die. They're both the same size, and it's one of the smaller stitch rectangle dies. And then I'm just going to adhere that just like my sketch showed. And then this came in the kit, and this is by Lawn Fawn, and it's one of the it says Your Sweet, obviously. And then this little piece of this cake embellishment. This one's a super simple fast card. I just cut this out from the red paper that came in the kit, and then I'm going to glue it down. And since the Nuvo glue is not working for me, I'm just going to go back to my old. I love these needle tip bottles. They work so good for this. But anyway, I'll leave the link so you can see the unboxing. You can see everything that came in this kit. Every month you get 4 collections, different ones with different stamps and papers, and so you can create quite a few cards out of each one of these kits. I'll get my big head out of the way. I just set up the studio. I'm trying to fix the lighting, which I did fix the lighting, but now my camera is deciding it doesn't like it, so it's trying to adjust to a different lights. So sorry about that. But it says let them eat cake, which is just a cute little, nothing fancy, super easy card. And then again with the sequins, which I think I'm going to stop using the sequins on my cards because I just don't like the way they look when I place them. I think I like the dots better, so I'll probably go back to the Nuvo Crystal dots, or maybe even make the pre-made or buy the pre-made colored dots. I think I like the sequins for shaker cards better than just putting them on the outside. I ended up taking off those 2 on the top because I hated the way they looked, and I replaced them with a crystal gem because yeah, I just didn't like it. But that's it for the second card. Now for the third card, this month the flavor of the month was having, I think this is an anniversary, and so this stamp had their logo on it, and it says flavor of the month. So this card I'm making with their logo on it, and I'm just going to put down the orange base, and this is again just slightly smaller than A2 size card, and adhere that to the middle. And then I just took I took a circle die and I just cut 2 circles in the middle, and I'm just going to adhere that to the top of this. This card actually came out a lot cuter than I thought it would when I cut those circles out. I thought, oh my goodness, these are so big. But you'll see that what's going inside, I wanted you to be able to see the orange that was in the background because I used these colors in it. So this is one of the stamp sets that came in it, and it's a Lawn Fawn, and it's got the little ice cream. And then it's got a little lid and a spoon, which I'm going to cut out and attach. And then I'm going to put this down into the bottom circle and just adhere flat to the bottom circle. And then just going to glue my little spoon in. I know you can get the dies for all of the Lawn Fawn, which I might actually get the dies for this one because I love this little ice cream set. I think it's so stinking cute. And it has a lot of really cute little sayings that go with it. But I'm going to adhere that down, and I actually made a mistake when I adhered the lid. So there's the flavor of the month. I put it in the wrong spot, so I'm going to have to take that up and move it. But I just going to cut out that, I had to fussy cut that because there's no die for that one either. And I just colored it in using a lot of the same colors, the pinks and the oranges and the greens from this card kit. Adhere that one. And then I'm going to put the saying on an orange base. I'm using My Favorite Things, the black ink. Stamp's so good. I love this ink. And I'm using one of the sentiments from the Lawn Fawn. Little ice cream says treat yourself, and then I'm going to cut it out with a little banner die. And then I just trimmed off the other S side of the banner die, and as you can see I had to take the lid up and move it, so I'm just going to set the lid on the other side, glue that down, and that will complete card number 3. I think this one came out so cute. And I'm actually just going to hang that up because I just like it. I think it looks cute. It'll look good in my room. Oh, wait, I'm not done. I put some of these also came in the kit, and they're just real sparkly. I think I like those way better than I like the sequins. And the last card is going to be for somebody who absolutely loves red, white, and blue things. It's my aunt's birthday. next month, so I'm making this card for her. Since she doesn't watch these videos, she won't know. So again, same A2 size card using one of the other kits had a lot of like the almost like lots of red, whites, blues, yellows. So I'm using that, and I'm just going to adhere down the bottom panel, and then I'm just following my sketch. And I used the Ice Cream Chicks, which is a Stamping Bella that also came in this kit. You get a lot in these kits, a lot. And I'm using yellow, even though at first I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like the yellow on here. But because of the chicks, I wanted there to be a little bit of yellow in the rest of it. So I put, and you can barely see it because there's little white squares over the top. And I had to kind of fussy around with it because it went on sideways and then the placement wasn't right. So I had to keep lifting them up and putting them back down till I got it where I wanted it. But you see the white square down in the bottom? That just goes on top of each one of those. So you won't see a lot of the yellow, but because of the coloring I did for the chicks, there's yellow in the chicks, so I wanted to have a little bit in there. So I'm just going to put down the little white squares in the middle of each one of the yellow squares. And on the very middle one, it was one of the stamps that came in the Scrapping for Less, and it just says I love ice cream all over it, and then I colored it in to match my chicks, the ice cream that my chicks are holding. And see, that came in that little stamp set. And then here's my chicks all colored in with the red, white, and blue. Blueberry, strawberry, and vanilla is my idea for what those. I've never seen ice cream that color before, but hey, matches. So and I'm just going to put that down. And then it also came with these cute little buttons. So I just cut the back off the buttons, and I'm going to put some of those ice creams in the other little squares and use my dots, my adhesive dots, and adhere my little ice creams down. And then that will be the end of card number 4. So hopefully I'll be doing a lot more card kits, a lot more videos. I'm going to try to do at least one a week if possible, just to throw some ideas out there for like things that I come up with. There's a lot of great card sketches online that you can look up to give you some ideas, but sometimes it's better to see what somebody else does with that sketch. So here it is, and then there's just a quickie little go through all the cards one at a time. There's all 4 of them. I hope you guys have a fabulous week and a wonderful weekend coming up, and I will try to get another video out next week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.